Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft, the All the Mods 3 mod pack. And yeah, last time we made the crude blast furnace. It's hanging out over there, over yonder, in my lovely brick building. Today we're gonna do the basics of Botania. Well, kind of, sort of, in a way. We're going to do the basics of Botania, but we're going to work on making the basics of Botania easier for me. Because you need a lot of living wood and a lot of living stone for Botania. Like, lots of it. And it's really annoying to have to do it all manually. So before we get into that, we're going to make a solderer. Step 1. We should have slime, or some type of sticky something. And we need a pistons, and we need just stuff. We need quartz iron, is what it's called. So we need, how much do we have in here? 14 blocks. Yeah, we'll bring out a stack, and I don't want to use all my nether quartz, so we will cut that down to maybe 20 of it. Maybe that'll get us started. Not, I can go get some nether quartz. It's fine. So, I think... There we go. Oh, it's fine. It gives us a lot anyway. So now we have 64. I should have more than that. We have plenty of it, I think. So now we have quartz iron, which is used in all of this garbage, basically. So yeah, it's used a lot. It's used for everything in that mod. It's really simple, though. I really love the mod, the fact that it's really super simple. It's a super simple... It's basically really ancient applied energistics in its old style form. So we need several things. Part 1, we need the solderer, which I need stone, and there's wood in there, so I need some cobblestone. Which I was afraid I wasn't going to have any because I made so much clay for that building. So we can make the sticky pistons. Iron and redstone, I need that as well. So we need redstone and iron, and we will plop that into existence. We'll just poof them around into existence. 2 pistons off the bat. 1, 2 pistons. And then we need to stickify them. I put that up. Can you believe that? I put my slime balls up. I have so many slimes. So we need... I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more because I use pistons for like everything. So let's clear the grid, and then we will stickify 2 of these pistons, and we'll put these in here because I can use them later. So now we can make the solderer. We probably want to have like 3 or 4 more of these anyway. And we need to get power hooked up to this. This is going to be fun. Do I need power to everything in here right now? Possibly not, but we're going to go ahead and plop it there. I mean, this is actually quite convenient since my stuff's going to be there. There it goes. That was weird. Relay. It's a relay. I need an MV connector. MV connector. So I need terracotta. Clay. I love clay. Did I ever mention how much I love clay? I mean, really, if I would have recorded how long that took to build that building, yeah, it was a while. I thought about streaming the very boring stuff like that, but I'm like, I'm just gonna turn some music on, audiobook, all this stuff, and I'm gonna do that. So that's what I did. Yeah. We just had music going and had a lovely time with some lovely, awesome... I don't want to cook that. I mean, I'm fine putting it through later, but I need this terracotta. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 8. To make it even. Alright, so that's cooking. to give me more terracotta in order to, or did I have any left over from the bin? Because what you did is basically you made clay in this. Of course, it's heated clay. So when you ran it out in ingots, you got a lot of bricks. That's why there's so many tables. It's not that I made clay. I made clay, but it was automatically turned into bricks. It was really weird. Even when I did on camera that the episode I just said, oh, this is boring. Even that episode was not even a fraction of what I actually did. Like, I made more drains, more clogs, more faucets, everything to make there's hoppers under every single one of these, to just make the whole process completely and totally automated, because it was that bad. It was pretty bad. It was horrible. It was not fun, like, at all. Not fun. So we're gonna make some MV connectors now. Now I gotta make some MV wires as well, because I don't think there was a wire coil. MV coil. I want the insulated stuff, but I've got to get some of that fabric, which I think I can make. Oh yeah, I can do that. So we just need electrum wire. Do I have any more electrum made? Oh yeah, we do. Enough to make some anyway. Bloop, and then we can turn them into, where's the shears, because for some reason using the cutters is bad. I don't know why, and I think it's just a stick. And we'll make wires, and to make 4 of those we need tough fabric, and it takes creosote. Okay, so that's the use of the creosote. Now I'll just make it basic, and I can upgrade them later. So we'll just make some basic MV wires, and we'll go place the MV wires, and we can have a lovely time. Because it's fun. And fantastic. Fantastic. Fantabulously fantastic. Alright, so that should give power to the solderer. So now, we need to make these doohickey fudgers. So I can do a block to get 9, or I do ingots and get 1. So I need the gold ones, the diamond ones. We just need everything. That's just pretty much how it is. So let's just go ahead and do them as blocks, because we're going to need a lot anyway. I think the last time I messed with this mod, you could only do the ingots, and that was really slow. Because I don't have any speed upgrades. You had to make everything in those stupid solderers. So we'll get a couple of those. We got a couple of blocks of diamond, and then we will make a ton of things that we need. And then we'll be able to make more things we need. That way I can make the constructor and the other thing. It's something called a constructor. No power. Oh, it has to be connected to the thing, doesn't it? I forget this isn't compatible with certain power. Where is it? Where's the base? Here it is. I need silicon, machine casing, and air. I keep forgetting that this mod isn't... Pioneer just stands alone, but this one doesn't. It's kind of fickle, and I forgot about that. I forgot. So we need silicon, which I thought I had, a diamond, and I need machine casing, which is easy anyway. So do I have some silicon, or am I thinking I have silicon and I don't? It's quite possible I'm thinking I have silicon, and I really don't have silicon. What is this? Dark still? It's weird. I think I have silicon for some reason. I feel like I should have silicon, but I don't. So silicon is smelting quartz. The refined storage silicon. The Enduro silicon is made from crushing sand and clay. Okay, that's why I'm thinking I have silicon for some reason. So let's go see if this has the alloy smelter. I don't have the sag mill, and I don't think it works this way. Does this work? I didn't pay attention. Nothing. That doesn't work. So it's made from cooking Certus dust, furnacing Certus dust, supply logistics. It's the inner silicon that I'm looking at, because I may have to make the sag mill or the mechanism crusher. I'm not doing the mechanism crusher. Those things are a pain in the butt. So let's make the sag mill. I was kind of putting off making Ender because I get stuck in a rut with that, and I love it. That's the problem, is I actually love Ender so much that I've done it to death at this point. So there's a time when you don't want to do it, simply because of all that. We're gonna make the basic one for now. I can upgrade it later. It's fine. And I need one of these stupid machine casings. What am I missing? Iron? Just iron. Just iron. I've made these parts before, and it's saying I have it. So we need... Not that. I need to make this. Because I have the grains of infinity. We'll go ahead and make a couple. It's fine. And then we need 3 pieces of flint, which I should have right there in front of my face. That's quite fantastic. So then we can make the simple sag mill, which is good. And we have a connector, and we have a wire to power it. We have a sleeping bag to sleep. That way we won't have as much of a problem with monsters, I hope. I do have a decent sword now, so I don't know if I built that sword on camera. But we do have a decent sword, because I was not taking the chance with monsters. There we go. I do, even though they shocked the tar, I think that looks cool. Alright, so we want to try to sag mill clay. And it should give us clay and silicon, which is very simple. Just redo clay over and over and over again. It's like the cheaty way to do it. It only gave me one. So let's go get some more clay and just run it through so I can get the silicon. Where's my food at? I like running too much in Minecraft. Because I run all the time, I need a lot of food. Spider. I love the fact that I just like mutilated that clay. Just like mutilated it. It's like the clay's gone. It's been smushed down in there. Smushed into the ground. I can imagine it being like a big smushy slide on the ground. Like, what happened to my clay? I see. It's just a big pile of goop on the ground. I probably just smushed into the ground like all together. That'd be funny. Still no seats, huh? It's so slow. Very slow. Alright. So. Silicon. That's what we were doing. We were making silicon. We have 4. You can just keep grinding. I'm fine with it. Just keep going. I need to upgrade those machines and stuff. So they be more efficient, because they're not efficient. They're really bad. Alright, so we found storage. We need the controller, which is silicon, quartz iron, this machine casing, and a diamond. So we should have everything. We need a piece of stone. We need stone. We need this. In order to make this fancy computer. It's made with stone. Just gonna stone base, I guess. So there's the controller. So this will give power to the system. Because I'm silly, and I didn't think about that. So now we can plop power onto this. That's actually the thing that runs everything. And we should have a functioning solderer. Yeah, there we go. Functioning. Fantastic. So that solderer can finish that. Then we can do the other pieces, and then we can make the constructor, the deconstructor, and we need the grid, which will take several things. We need a lot of pieces and stuff for that, and we just need a basic one. I mean, we could do the crafting grid just so we can have it, but it takes more work. So we'll probably just work to getting the basic one first. That way I don't have to worry about it, and then we can worry about getting the other thing later. And then we need the constructor, wherever it be, constructor, which will need cables and redstone, and then the deconstructor, which will need basics as well. So we need the constructor, the deconstructor, and then we need cables, which is redstone and glass and stuff. We'll try to put the flowers close as possible. That way we don't have to worry about routing cables everywhere. Eventually we'll fix it and run the pipes underground, but we'll try to do the basics of Botania now, because that's what we need to do. We need the very, very basic of Botania. Why it's doing this process. We'll be running back and forth. So we need the petal apothecary, which is a big, lovely basin. I don't have any other kind of flowers besides white at the moment. Not that I saw. I didn't see it. I did find white in one of my drawers here. One of my things. So I don't see any more. We do have some more actually. So here's that and there's that. There might even be some more white in here. So we don't just have white. We have several colors. We have yellow, we have green, and we have blue. So this makes a hydrangeas. This makes... I forgot what the green ones function towards. Something I probably won't use. So I'll probably use the mystical lime to make the petal apothecary, which I think uses not gravel. We'll put some of this stuff up because I have too much garbage in my inventory. Yeah, we'll bring more. We'll do this. There, that'll get rid of some of that garbage in my inventory. We need stone and cobblestone to make the petal apothecary. Yeah, it takes cobblestone slabs. I thought there's something to do with cobblestone in the whole gist of the petal apothecary. And I couldn't quite remember what it was. I don't need two of them, that's for dang sure. So we're going to go plop this down. We need a bucket. I don't know where all my buckets are, but there's one right there. That's good. I'm like, I don't know where the buckets are. I open the thing, instantly have a bucket. That works. We're going to plop the petal apothecary here, because it's conveniently near all that stuff. So we'll just have it available to me. I need some seeds, which we have plenty of. And then we need, let's see, seeds. I just saw some in a chest, like, when I was searching for flowers. So I know I have like a ton of seeds. I have loads of seeds, so it's fine. I really need to sort this stuff. Did I mention that I got the rock crystals? Probably not. I got the rock crystals. I actually did it, guys. I went and got the rock crystals. I'm not sure if I was actually consciously mentioning that I actually got the rock crystals, but I got rock crystals, so we can continue with Astral Sorcery when I actually feel like figuring out actually how it works. So there's that. We'll put in now the blocks of iron, because we need a little more of those. And then we can work on getting just one pure daisy. All I need is just one. Just one. Wrong side of the building. Wrong side. I have done it so many times, I don't even have to look. So here's my lovely pure daisy, which is fantabulously fantastic. And we're going to plop it here. That way it's still close, and I can utilize it for... I'll actually need 2 constructors, deconstructors, but that's fine. Right now I can start with 1, but we need stone, and we need wood, or logs, really. And I'm gonna get a chest, and I know I have some chests. I didn't mean to shut that door. I know I have some chests around here. I'm gonna keep some stuff in a chest over there, because this is gonna be Botania only wood and stuff supplies. I'm just gonna sit it next to it right now. We'll get a little bit of pure wood going or something, and then we can we'll put it right here. I wanted it there. I probably have my normal hatchet in my inventory, but I don't feel like digging for it just to pick up a chest. There we go. So we're gonna do wood first. We're just gonna plop down some wood. There we go. Ow. I was on top of the solderer. So there was that. Alright, so we need to make refined storage. We need to make the little circuits, which needs printed silicon. So guess what I need, guys? I need some silicon. That's fantastic. So let's turn these back into clay and run through. I've always found that was like it's the cheaty but efficient way to do that. So we've done the basics with Tanya. You can see them glittering, sparkling right there. Look how shiny they are. They're so pretty and shiny. So shiny. Eventually it'll just be like doing them by themselves, because I can tell it to. Because basically I need to have a piece of each, the living stone and living rock. As soon as they pop, I'll just go out the door. You're gonna shock me. It's like, fine, if you're gonna shock me, I'll just use the door instead of the window. So we'll take these logs and we'll do stone next. That way we have a copy of stone, because you obviously need that to function. And yeah, we got 9, so let's do the last. So first thing I will need is some cable, so we can run in and do some cable while it's doing the thing. Actually, let's finish this and we'll see, because it should be close. It should be. More silicon for me to print, because I'll need more silicon for sure. Guess what I need for that there? I need clay. Oh joy. I love clay. Clay makes me sad. Alright, so let's get some more clay. And run it through the stupid sag mill. You can only sleep at night, even though it's... I mean, heck, I just took a 2-hour nap earlier, and it was not night. You can sleep anytime you want. You're wasting the day, but yeah, if you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you can sleep whenever you want. That's what I say. That's what I say. Alright, so we have silicon being made, so we need to print some silicon so we can get the other things. And this is... This mod is great because it's cheaper than Applied Logistics, but Applied Logistics is still better because how it... You can hide the cables with Applied Logistics. You cannot hide the cables with this mod. Unless, well, I mean, we have Forge Microlux, so technically I can hide the cables with this mod. But, it doesn't look as good. So I kind of want to make it look nice. And also, we have the Ender IO. I believe it has the ME cables. I'm pretty sure it has the Ender IO ones. Or does it not? I don't know. Maybe if I type Ender IO. Oh, let's type in conduit. Yeah, see, it has the Ender IO communication with it. So it's kind of like I want to do that because it's just fun. It just is to me. I just wanted to apply logistics. I don't need this right now, so we can hang that back up. Just kind of getting some stuff out of my inventory so I have room. Because we need to make some cables. We'll do 2 sets, I guess, of cables, which needs iron, I think it was, and glass. Which I don't know how much glass I have. But we need to make the refined storage. We need the cables. Oh, it takes quartz iron. So we'll make 1 set of cables, and then we will... Now let's go ahead and make 2. We need to make basic processor and glowstone dust. Do I have glowstone? I think I did get glowstone. So we need to make now the grid, which needs processors, and we need to get some redstone ready. That's what we need, because I need to press some of these into what I need. That way it's functional. So that's the thing. I gotta have it where it's actually functionable. So we have printed silicon, so we're gonna do 2... How many of each do I need? I need the grid. So I need 1... I think both of these need construction annihilation. Yes. So I need... And these are all made with basics, if I remember right. Yeah, so we need 1, 2 basics there. Then we need 3, 4 basics. So we need 4 basics. 3, 4. There we go. So we have 4 basics. We need several gold ones. We don't think we need any diamond ones. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put all the printed... No. There we go. And as soon as that gets done, we'll put the gold stuff in there. And we'll be able to make the other things. The gold processors. We can make this, we can speed this up if I wanted to, but it just, you have to make it, and I don't feel like making the speed upgrades, because it actually takes the processor, so it's kind of expensive to do right now. Okay, so now we need the gold. I'm going to work on, like, mass producing these off camera, because it's basically just waiting on silicon, which I have 18 of them. It's basically just printing a lot of silicon. That's why normally you have 1 for each thing, or yeah, you basically have 1 for each thing. 1 for the gold, iron, diamonds, silicon, and just keep it... I just hit my microphone, I'm sorry. Just keep it stored in there. My eyes like watering like crazy today. I streamed a little bit of 2 Point Hospital, and my eyes started watering, and I had to stop. And I was like, oh, my eye's feeling better, so I'm going to play a little bit of Minecraft for the first time in however long it's been. I should really look at the date on that, just out of curiosity. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. We're gonna have to... I don't know if it will let me put the thing there. It almost killed me. That almost killed me. I almost died by electrocution. That would have actually been funny in a way, because it was going to be my fault. My phone is telling me I need to take my medicine, because it's 9 o'clock. There we go. So we can put the deconstructor and constructor here, and do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll be able to have a lovely day. So let's go make the pieces we need. The name of the constructor, the deconstructor, and the grid. I'll also need to have storage as well, which I think needs processors as well. So we need the disk drive, which needs a diamond one. So let's go do that real quick. And then we need 1 drive. We'll just do a basic 4K, which needs nothing, basically. 4 basics. So yeah, I'll need to do more printed. So we're basically trying to get this running. We'll get the basics of Botania automated, because it's always fun to automate Botania. So we're just going to do this so we can get some pieces going, because I will need 4 of the basic things. So let's get the grid. Well, that will eventually turn into the better one, and we'll get the constructor deconstructor. I mean, it's not going to work yet until I get a drive for it, but we'll get the basics of it done. I like saying the word basics today. I really do. So we need a controller, which means we need... No, we don't need the controller. We need the grid. So we need a glowstone. I knew there's something else we needed. I need glowstone dust. I can't remember if I needed that. I think I did. I think one uses... I think one of these uses the... Yeah. One of them uses that one, and one of them uses the other one. So we need this. And we'll turn that into this, which allows us to have these. And then we need 2 quartz and 2 of these, which makes them the other core, the destruction core. I'm going to get some of these flowers out of my inventory so I have room again. Because I just got to sort these chests. I think that's what I have to do off camera, is just sort stuff. I just got to sort things because it's so bad. And I don't need that. So we need this thing. Just one of them. For now. We'll do another one later. And this one. I need this. So we have a destructor and a constructor. Then we need a grid, which needs a machine casing. And then we need to make the grid, which we have. And then we need 1 4K or 1 1K, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. And then we need a disk drive, not a manipulator, the drive, which needs 1 of these and a chest. That's a lot of achievements suddenly. It's almost like I knew what I was doing, because I've done it before. Because there's that one mod pack that I did that did not... I'll do 2 of them. That did not have a platter... No, it wasn't that it didn't have a platter logistics. It was the fact that I couldn't find any Certus quartz, which is kind of where it was going. And the last mod pack I did, which was the Mac and Magic one, I could not find any. It was like glitches crap or something. It just was not working at all. And I was upset. And I really wanted to do a platter logistics again. So that's the thing. So this is the constructor. So we need this and we need this. We will also need that piece of stone. So for now, we're going to put, we need this deconstructed and this deconstructed. Because right now they can just work in tandem. We need this constructed, which is a piece of wood. We'll just have to keep changing it out back and forth. For starters. Alright. So now we have the grid. Let's see if it powers on right here. It does. I'm good. So basically I can just, once I have drives, we can just pop in that and we'll be fantastic. We're going to actually move the solder over as well. So I don't want it there. I want it here. We'll put the disk drive bay there, which would be cool. So we need the disk bay, which I should be able to make quite easily. Because I need a machine casing. No problem with that. And then we need this. Oh, I gotta have more of these basic processors made, so I'm gonna have to move that back. So, yes. So we have the drive bay, which I just do on the ground. And then we'll have to make 4 of those things. I make 1 drive so I can just keep popping in stuff. The one thing I do like about this mod, Refined Storage, is simply for the fact that you don't have to worry about the types of items. Just basically, when you do that 1,000 drive, you just do 1,000 items. that's it. It just takes what it is, which is gonna make all these. I can make a couple of discs. As soon as I get 4, I can do that. Did I not need the advent? Oh, I made 2 of them. Crazy. I have to do some more quartz stuff. I'll do a lot of fiddling and getting things built off camera. I'm trying to make everything a little bit less dumb. We need some more silicon though, because I just used it all. We need 4 silicon in order. We need a lot of silicon. I will work on amassing materials off camera to work on this. But basically, I want to get the very basics made and automated. That way, I don't have to come over here and say, "Hey, I gotta do this." I still need to make another constructor, deconstructor, to do the living stone or living rock or whatever. It doesn't matter, whichever it is. So that way, I can place the stuff down, can deconstruct it, and just make it as many I want to put in here. That way, I don't have to touch it. It'll just be doing it, like all together. There we go. So let's go make this drive. Let's go make this drive. I don't have to come all the way back for that. Let's go make this drive, and then we will have what we are looking for. Yep, that's what I say. We're going to do the 1K, which means we need this stuff, which means I need this stuff. So first things first, this. We got this. Okay, cool. Then we need this, which means we have 1K. Storing items. Fantastic. Fantabulously fantastic. Botania automation. All this was for Botania, by the way. You don't have to do this, but it certainly does help. Alright, so nothing's there. It was wood I automated, correct? Yes. So now, if I want to, I can just pop on over here, toss in some of these things. I just heard it plop it down. We just plop down a log. We can watch it sit there, marinate with sparklinesses of the whatever this thing is that's making it sparkle. The power of nature. I'm a druid now, I guess. But with machines, I'm a high-tech druid. Because I don't want to have to stand here and watch it, place it, make multiples of them. No. We'll just have it do it itself. Like, I want to make 100 of these. I want to make 1,000 of these. Just pop in 1,000 wood. Leave it. Come back later, and we can just watch this magistry unfold without me having to touch it. Just waiting for it to pop because it's going to disappear as soon as it pops. Like it will literally pop and then disappear, and another plate will be placed, and then the cycle will rotate. It's kind of like, yeah, there it goes. Pop. That's how long it is. That's how long it took. Constructed, deconstructed, constructed. I love that. And we have one at living wood in here. I'm going to say the same thing was done. But yeah, so that's the very basics of Botania, and that's the very, very basics, well actually that's quite advanced, of refined storage, which is good for Botania. So let me climb up Botania system, I guess. But yeah, that was pretty good. I quite enjoy that. I quite enjoyed it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, since we've done the very basics of Botania, and we have it automated with refined storage, which is pretty nifty, because these pipes are ugly, I'll just tell you that much. So we got the very basics of that going. We can just check in. We already have a single pop again, and I can make another constructor. I'll make another constructor, another deconstructor, that way I can do the stone as well. And that way I can just start amassing the stuff when I need it. That way we can go further with it. But not for now. But for now, the basics of Botania has been started. I need to start some mana generation, but I want to figure out exactly where and how I desire to do that. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you all next time where we move on to something different, I guess, maybe. I'm not sure exactly what, but we'll probably move on to something different. Suggestions, if you wish to suggest what you want me to move on to. I do actually look when people post comments and stuff. I do reply, unless I'm like super busy or having surgery or something crazy like that. Yeah. So, I haven't checked my steel production, but let's go check that before I end the day. How has my steel been going while I've been playing with computers? How you been doing? We have 5 blocks of steel. It's pretty good. So we might be able to upgrade them. I'm not actually going to not do it, but we can upgrade them when we get ready. Maybe I'll read up on some astral sorcery stuff, so I can fresh myself on it, because I know it's really complicated. But maybe I'll just at least fresh myself on it, so I know exactly what I'm going to get into. And then we can possibly get into that. Possibly can carry on with Botania. I need to go flower hunting, though, for Botania. But yeah, I quite have enjoyed it. I may even start mine colonies. Who would ever guess that I could play with fake villagers that run around and skittle around for me? I don't know what I'd do with them. Not like, what was it called? Ancient Warfare? Isn't that what it was called? I had a whole village of dumb people running around everywhere. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it here, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.